Throughout history, some weapons were more than tools of war. They were forces of nature, feared even by the gods themselves. This is their story. At number 10, Kusanagi no Tsurugi. One of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan, this sword is so sacred that it has remained hidden from the world for centuries. Legend says it was discovered inside the body of an 8-headed serpent slain by the storm god Susanoo. But its true power was not its sharpness. Kusanagi could control the wind itself. When the hero Yamato Takeru was trapped in a burning field, he used the sword to cut the grass and redirect the flames back toward his enemies. A weapon that bends nature, still guarded in secrecy to this day. At number 9, Gungnir, the Spear of Odin. Forged by master dwarves and carved with divine runes, Gungnir is a weapon that cannot miss. Once thrown, it will correct its own path, bending reality to strike its target, no matter the distance or obstacle. Odin used it not only in battle, but also to declare the first war in Norse history. When Gungnir is cast, fate itself has already decided the outcome. At number 8, Ariadbar, the spear of the Celtic god Luke. This weapon was alive. It possessed a consciousness and an endless hunger for blood. When unleashed, it would fly on its own, slaughtering entire armies without guidance. Its power was so uncontrollable that when not in battle, it had to be submerged in a cauldron of crushed poppies to keep it sedated. A weapon that did not serve its wielder, only its own thirst for destruction. At number 7, Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor. More than a weapon, Mjolnir was a force of pure destruction and divine authority. It could level mountains, summon lightning, and always return to Thor's hand after being thrown. Its power was so immense that Thor required magical gauntlets and a strength-doubling belt just to wield it safely. Yet it was also used to bless weddings and resurrect the dead, making it both a destroyer and a symbol of sacred protection. At number 6, the Trident of Poseidon. This was not a ceremonial staff, but a planetary weapon. With a single strike, Poseidon could trigger earthquakes, summon tsunamis, or reshape the earth itself. Islands could rise from the sea, and continents could be split apart. To wield the trident was to control the stability of the planet itself. At number 5, Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur. While the blade itself was powerful, the true secret of Excalibur lay in its scabbard. As long as Arthur wore it, his wounds could not bleed. He was effectively invincible in battle. Only when the scabbard was stolen could Arthur be mortally wounded. A sword that guaranteed victory until betrayal intervened. At number 4, the flaming sword of Surtur. This weapon exists for one purpose: the end of all things. At Ragnarok, the fire giant Surtur will unleash his blade across the 9 realms, igniting reality itself. Oceans will boil, stars will burn, and the universe will be reduced to ash. This is not a weapon of war, but a weapon of finality. At number 3, the Scythe of Kronos. Forged from adamantine, this blade ended the age of primordial gods. With it, Kronos overthrew his father, Uranus, separating the sky from the earth. It proved that even immortals could fall. The scythe represents time itself, unstoppable, inevitable, and fatal to all things that exist. At number 2, the Pashupatastra, the ultimate weapon of Lord Shiva. This was not fired from a bow or wielded in hand. It was invoked through thought or a sacred mantra. Once activated, it could erase planets, stop time, and dissolve all of creation in an instant. Its power was so absolute that ancient texts forbade its use against mortals. One misuse could destroy the entire universe. And finally, at number 1, the thunderbolt of Zeus, the weapon that established the order of the cosmos. Forged by the Cyclopes, Zeus's thunderbolt could vaporize titans, destroy monsters, and enforce divine law itself. No shield could block it. No god could defy it. Even the Olympians feared its power. It remains the ultimate symbol of authority, judgment, and unstoppable force. These are the most powerful legendary weapons ever imagined. Which legendary weapon would you fear the most? Tell us in the comments. Leave a like to honor their power, and subscribe for more legends that shaped reality itself.